Peace fam, welcome to a surprise stream. I wasn't here yesterday. We usually do Tuesdays and Thursdays, but yesterday was Thanksgiving and I was with family enjoying the holiday. But today I'm here a little bit later than normal, so we'll see if our regular crowd makes it. Today I have the Animal Spirit Oracle for you guys. You can choose to receive one of those. Or, what up, Taylor? You can choose regular tarot. Now, the way you choose regular tarot is by sending a donation to Cash App. But again, you don't have to because we'll do this for free. You can wait for regular tarot on Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday, like we do every other week. Or you can support the channel, send a donation, and get the tarot today while skipping the line. So all you have to do to get this animal oracle is say that you would like one in the chat. I need your consent to tap into your energy. What up, Pinky Lee? I'm great. How are you today? Did you guys have a good holiday yesterday? What up, Sunbla? How you guys doing? Did you guys celebrate yesterday? I know Thanksgiving is kind of a terrible holiday, but it's a good excuse to get together with friends and family to eat good food. That's what I was doing. It was okay. It was lonely. I've definitely been there. I spent probably about 4 Thanksgivings alone by myself. And the first time I spent it by myself, I was really sad. But the subsequent years that I spent it by myself, I really used it as a chance to do whatever the hell I wanted to do. I ate whatever food I wanted, had whatever dessert. I treated myself to like baths with candles. And honestly, I smoked a lot of weed back then. So hopefully you're feeling, ready or willing to lean into some self-care if you feel alone. Forced loneliness can really help you grow, spiritually as a person. You miss weed. I miss weed too. I haven't really been smoking. But yeah, girl, you're not alone right now. We'll dive into these oracle cards here in just a second. So just skip the line. I'm just putting my little informational to skip the line or choose tarot. You can send a donation to Boho Healing Co. Or if you're just feeling like supporting the channel, go ahead and do that. There's lots of different ways to support. It doesn't have to be money. You can share this video with a friend. You can like the video. You can comment on anything I've posted in the past. What did Taylor say? I ate pizza, a whole one. Yes, I love pizza. What kind of toppings did you put on it, Taylor? He said you ate cheesecake, a pint of ice cream, and San Pellegrino. I don't know if I'm saying that right. That sounds like a pretty bomb-ass day, Taylor. I hope you took some time just to really soak in like your own company. I feel like the older that I get, the more that I realize how precious alone time is. Yes, alone time is really important. What'd you put on your pizza, Taylor? I want to know. What kind of toppings was on it? Are you a pineapple on pizza type of person? Let's see. So I think Sunblow was the first person to ask for an Animal Spirit card. I really like this deck. It's beautiful. It helps us remember that like our angels, our ancestors, and our spirit guides are more than, they're all over. They're like trees and birds and, it's not just our ancestors, which our ancestors are great, but it's also like the natural world all around us. So I really like this deck. It helps us tap in. What up, Ollie? Taylor says, just cheese. I'm a pescatarian, so I don't have a lot to choose from. Okay, that's dope. I like cheese pizza. Let's see. I think I just got a donation from Miss Granger, Empress Nicole. Thank you so much. Did you have a specific question? Miss Empress Granger. And also let me know if you would like the animal deck or if you want regular tarot. Ooh, okay, Tamayo or Tamoyika would like an oracle. Great. We'll get to that here in just a second. I just got a donation, so I want to make sure that we do the donation first. And then we will go to the free list, okay? Tamoyika says, lonely, sad, and depressing holidays. Yeah, holidays can really feel that way, right? I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be like the Instagram post, to have like the best fucking time ever. But really, it's like, they're really just another day. So try not to get caught up in the hype of it all. So Forever Conscious is the one that sent the donation. Thank you so much, Boo. Let's get to the donation first, and then we'll get up to that free line, okay? So thanks for your patience. Forever Conscious says, hey, Boo, just sent a donation for tarot under Granger. I got it. Question, why does Juan seem hot and cold with me? Yeah, that's a great question. Let's see what the cards can tell us about Juan's energy. Why is Juan feeling hot and cold with Forever Conscious? What's going on with Juan at this time? Donations, whatever you can afford. So there's not a minimum donation, Taylor. It's on you. I'm not sure if Super Chat is available here or not, so you can send it through that or through Cash App. But there's no minimum, just whatever you can send. So let's see. Why is Juan hot and cold with Forever Conscious? What's going on with Mr. Juan? What does Forever Conscious need to know about Juan? Okay, it looks like Juan is going through some things. He's trying to decide who he is and what he wants for himself moving forward. It's almost like he says things before he really thinks them through completely. It's like he, okay, Taylor, I got yours. Thank you so much. We'll go to you next, Taylor, and then we're back onto the free list. Thank you, Tamoyika, for helping keep everything in order. I appreciate your time. Okay, so it looks like Juan is the type who will say things before he's actually ready to act on them. That's what this Knight of Swords is all about. It's like they come in really hot, they say whatever it is that you want to hear, and then when it comes to action, they're like, oh man, like I don't know if I'm ready to do all those things that I said I would, or I don't know that I'm ready to back my words up with any action. So it seems like he's really gung-ho when it comes to his ability to speak to you and tell you what you want to hear. But when it comes to that action, he's still not really sure about how he wants to move forward. The next card we have is the Death card. So it shows Juan going through some major transformations in terms of who he is, what he wants, how he relates to other people. And the Hermit card came out as well. So that's really showing that he's needing more time to integrate these changes and to figure out who he's becoming and what he truly wants. This is a Scorpio card. This is the Virgo card. So with these together, it's like he's undergoing these really heavy transformations that's making him have to eat his words, if that makes sense. Then we also have the Knight of Cups, where it's like he does really want to connect. He does really want to give his heart. He wants to give his emotions. He wants to give parts of himself to you. But again, he feels like conflicted because of the changes that he's going through. So it seems like there's a lot of internal conflict going on with Juan. He wants to be able to live up to what he's saying, to the things that he's expressing, but he's also really having difficulty living up to those words, living up to the time, the attention, and the energy that it would take to be who he really wants to be. So I hope that answers some of your question here about Juan. It does look like he cares about you. It does look like he wants to be the person that he's coming off as, but it's like he doesn't have the energy or the fortitude to really live up to that. He's still working on like that transformation process. He's still really pouring from an empty cup, if that makes sense. So next donation we have, thank you Forever Conscious for always supporting this channel. I really do appreciate you. Next we have Taylor Washington, who just sent in a donation. Taylor, did you have a specific question? Did you want tarot or the oracle card or both? What would you like, Miss Taylor? Taylor says, what is the energy from Edward Ferreira in regards to me? Let's see. What is the energy of Edward Ferreira in relation to Taylor? What's Edward Ferreira feeling toward Taylor? Ooh. What does Taylor need to know? Both? Okay. So I'll pull one with the animal oracle in just a second. Let's see, Edward. So it looks like Mr. Edward is very interested in who you are as the Empress. He sees you here as the Empress. He sees you as this Wheel of Fortune energy. It looks like he wants to express himself. He wants to be in closer communication with you. He wants to like start something with you here. He wants to begin building something. Now, the only drawbacks that I'm seeing here are the Magician card and this High Priestess card. So it seems like he's so interested in you or in making a good impression that he could be bending the truth. He could be manipulating the situation a little bit. He could be putting extras on some things. He might be not telling you the whole truth because he wants to make a good impression on you, because he feels like you are this great Empress individual, which you are, but it's almost like he's lying to kick it. Okay, so it's important that you use your intuition when it comes to this person, because they could just be overemphasizing some things. They could be trying to get you to like him. And I don't know, let's see, what is he lying about? Forever says, yes, Amy, thank you so much for the insight. It makes a lot of sense. He has a lot going on. Your guidance is everything. Ashe, thank you, Forever Conscious. I'm glad that helps. You know, it's probably about money, Taylor, but let's see, because I don't feel like it's about women. Yeah, I don't think it's about women. So this is a card of your intuition. Again, the card is saying, listen to your intuition, Taylor, about what it is. So I would definitely say it has something to do with money or income, but also just kind of tap in, like continue to tap in with yourself as you're relating to him and believe the messages that your intuition is giving you. He does want you to like him. He's trying to come off as like the magician who has everything. He's got everything together. So he wants you to really feel him. He wants you to feel like he has everything together when he probably still has some pieces of the puzzle to put together. Tamoyika, I'm going to make you a moderator. You're doing a great job of keeping me on track, letting the people know what the order is, okay? So thank you for that. We are on Taylor right now. So let's see. So Taylor, this doesn't so much have to do with the relationship question, but just your general guidance right now. The first card is the Moth Spirit, and it says surrender now. Surrender now. So just look at the ways or the things that are going on in your life. Anything that you're resisting or fighting against, it's time for you just to let go of that and to let the universe guide you wherever you're meant to go, okay? We also have number 30, Grasshopper. It says, take a leap of faith. So if you've been thinking about doing something or starting something, you know, it's time now to take that leap of faith or to move in that new direction. We also have the Groundhog Spirit. It's time to let go. So again, if you're resisting something, if you're holding on to something, especially something from the past or something you've outgrown, it's definitely time for you to let go. What up, Bet on Bliss? How you doing? We also have the Bat Spirit for you, Taylor. It says a rebirth is assured. So you're learning, you're growing, you're becoming a new version of you. And that's why it's important to let go of old things that you're hanging on to so that you can transform into who you're meant to be. And the final one we have is the Rhino Spirit. It says overcome any obstacle. And this is letting you know that whatever is placed before you, you can totally overcome it. It's here to make you stronger. And yeah, so these animal ones are more personal, okay? So don't apply that to your relationship or your love interest, but more so what you need to do right now in order to learn and grow, okay? Oh yeah, happy late Thanksgiving to you. Yes, of course, Taiwanda, you can. So Tamoyika here is helping me keep track of everybody. So the next person is Pinky Lee, and then we are on to Sunblood. Pinky Lee, and then Sunblood. And then July. So I'm just going to follow Tamoyika's list that they're making for me. If you feel like you've gotten skipped, just politely say something in the chat, okay? And we'll get to everybody. The only time I skip you is for donations, and then we go right back up to the free list, okay? So Pinky Lee is next. What does Pinky Lee need to know, do, or understand from the animal oracles? Oh, you donated again? Okay, give me a second. Let's get 2 of the free ones, and we're going to Taylor. You needed those angel cards. Good, I'm glad. Okay, so Pinky Lee, you got the Owl Spirit. It says, you will see clearly now. So if there's any situation that you've had going on where you feel like things have been cloudy or your direction is unsure, now that we've passed through some of this astrology here, you are given a lot of green lights. Like the view is very clear, just like how owls are known to be very wise and they are able to kind of see from a higher vantage point. The same thing is going on for you, Pinky Lee. Is now you're being able to integrate wisdom from your higher self, from your higher perspective, and you'll be able to see things a lot more clearly. Okay, that fog is being lifted from you. I was trying to see if there's another card for you here. Yeah, there's 2 more here for Pinky Lee. Then we'll go to Sunblood. And then we're back on to Taylor for what's going to happen between her and Edward. So the next one, Giraffe Spirit, is very similar to that Owl Spirit. It's saying, see the big picture. So giraffes with their long necks are able to see, you know, again, from a higher vantage point, they can see what the bigger picture is. And the very last one is the Turkey Spirit. Is so perfect for Thanksgiving. It says, give with gratitude and grace. So giving to others opens up more opportunity for you to receive. And that one is for Pinky Lee. Next is Sunblood, and then we're going back to Taylor. Sunblood. What does Sunblood need to know, do, or understand from the angel, the animal oracle? Let's see if there's another one. There we go. Sunblood, you have the Vulture Spirit. It's saying nothing is wasted. So really look around at your surroundings. Look at what you have going on, even difficult lessons or obstacles that you've been going through. Don't allow anything to go to waste. Learn from everything you can. Use everything and everyone that you can to help you get to the next level that you're going to. Anything can be used to teach you. Anything can be used to help get you to that next level. The next card you have is the Rabbit Spirit. It says, now is a lucky time. So it's a great time for you to give birth to new ideas, to manifest your intentions. So really just tap into that energy of luck. Believe that you are lucky. You're so welcome, Pinky Lee. And it will come to you, okay? Finally, we have the Dog Spirit. It says, be loyal to what you love, okay? So be loyal to yourself, to your dreams, to the people that you love, to the things that you love, and it will create big dividends for you, okay? So next, that was Sunblood. Now we're going back to Taylor for the donation. Taylor wants to know what's going to happen next between her and Edward. Let's see. What's going to happen next between Taylor and Edward? What's happening next between Taylor and Edward? What's the energy? Okay, so we have the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, which is funny because we were just talking about money. So it's possible that this person could want to like ask you out or take you somewhere or talk about meeting up with you in some place. The Two of Wands is about movement. It's about going somewhere. It's about planning to go somewhere. So it could be that you guys talk about meeting up. You talk about going on a date. Yeah, you talk about this person's feelings. So it seems like this person's going to be making moves towards you to like want to meet up or want to be together in some way physically. Yeah. What is that card about? Yeah. So we have, it's like he overcomes his fears or you overcome your anxiety around this person and you guys are able to physically meet up. He wants to give you some money because you haven't reconciled yet. Yeah, so if you haven't reconciled yet, this is about you guys moving forward. It's about him coming out, him talking to you, him telling you like he regrets whatever happened. He could give you some money. He could just be like, why don't we meet up and do X, Y, and Z together? Why don't we meet up and have a conversation? I want to like give you this peace offering. I want to express my feelings for you. I want to move past whatever it is that we've gone through. I want to fight to make things work. I want us to be back on a level where things are emotionally satisfying, where things are good for us both. So if you haven't reconciled yet, I feel like he's going to express his regret, his remorse toward whatever happened between you. He's going to tell you his side of the story. He's going to tell you that he wants to move forward from it, and potentially either meet up physically, give you some money, or just like spend some physical time together to remedy the situation. But the key here is not to rush him. Like the second you start chasing him, it changes everything that goes on between you two. Okay, let's see. Is it friend or lover? Let's see, that one's not really telling me. Let's see if we can get another shuffle. Now today, I'm pulling oracle cards for you guys. If you have specific questions, you can send in a donation. Otherwise, I'm just generally pulling from the spirit animal deck to see whatever your animal guides want you to know at this time. Right now, Taylor is asking specific questions because Taylor donated, okay? But for everyone else, we're doing just a general card. So it looks like he wants things to be physical, at the very least physical. I'm not seeing, okay, we also have the Queen of Cups. So it seems like he cares about you. He could also be most immediately looking for a physical reconnection, okay? So listen to your intuition. If it doesn't feel sincere or if it doesn't feel like what you want it to feel like, listen to that, because it could just be that he's wanting to connect on a physical level with you. Yeah, coochie. So hold out a little bit, make him work for this, because he does want to reconnect and he does care about you, but it's easier for him to go for that physical aspect than that deeper aspect. Okay, so make him work for it, because he wants you. He wants you, but he wants to see if he can like have his cake and eat it too. Okay, so you set the standards, you decide what you want. If you need some physical stuff, go for it. If you want something more, hold out. Okay. Okay. So I think we just got another donation. Let's see. Did we get another donation? Someone said something about a donation. Let's make sure before we go back to that. Let's see. We got Taylor's. We got Miss Granger. So he's going to have to mop up the ocean to get. Yes. Yes. Make him work for that. That's great. Make him work for that. All right. So that was for Taylor. I know someone said that they're going to donate. I don't think I've gotten it yet, so I'll keep checking before we do that. Yes, you may, Lachey, of course. Welcome in. So the next one on the free list is July tea. I'm going off of Tamoyika's list. It's July tea, and then Ollie, and then Tamoyika for the free list. Okay, so right now, this is an animal card for July tea. What does July tea need to know, do, or understand from the Animal Oracle? You are so welcome, Taylor. You got the peace, or you got the power. What does July tea need to know, do, or understand? So July, it looks like you are also going through a rebirth, okay? So things are changing all around you because you are changing, you're elevating, you're learning more, you're growing more. And so it's really important to embrace the change, to be patient with yourself as things change, and to allow, it's the number 5, and 5 is all about change, but it's not change for no reason. It's change so that you can reach these next levels and to get where you are going. We also have the Rhino Spirit that says overcome any obstacles. So as things are changing, as you're learning, as you're growing, the universe is sending you obstacles. It's like a video game. So it's sending you these obstacles so that you can become more perceptive, become more adept, become more flexible, and learn more about yourself. So you're not being punished by receiving obstacles. You're actually being strengthened. You're growing. Okay. So your rebirth is assured. Allow for change to sweep through your life. Look, we have number 5 and number 50. The 0 amplifies the 5. So you have so much change in your life. Okay. And it's not happening for no reason. It's happening for your best and highest good. So, be patient with yourself again, and know that like on the other side of all these changes is what you've been praying for, is what you've been asking for. Okay. Next is Ollie Senpai. What does Ollie need to know, do, or understand from the animal oracles? What do the animal spirits, the animal guides have to say to Ollie Senpai? What's the message here for Ollie? What does Ollie need to know, do, or understand from the animal oracles? Ollie, you have 3 cards. The first card is the Deer Spirit. It says, bring a gentle touch. July says, yes, thank you. My higher self is completely through. You're so welcome. So Ollie, Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. You don't have to bulldoze your way through whatever it is you're going through. You think about how deer are very gentle. So in that same way, be gentle with yourself. Bring that softness to whatever your situations are, okay? We also have the Sandpiper Spirit that, that's what you meant, July. Your higher self is coming through. Great, that's dope. Also for Ollie, the Sandpiper Spirit, it says, be playful. So sometimes we get so caught up in what's going on in our lives that we forget to have fun. We forget to tap into that lightheartedness. So when you are trying to attract things to you, when you're manifesting, we often need to have fun in our lives. And that brings us what we want a whole lot more quickly than stressing about it or being down or depressed and that sort of thing. And it's sometimes easier said than done, but like incorporate more fun into your life, incorporate the things that you like to do so that you can bring that playfulness, that lightheartedness back into your life. And we also have the Parrot Spirit. It says, watch your words. So it's important that you are paying attention to how you're describing your current situation, that you are paying attention to the words you're allowing yourself to speak, to think, and to act on, because you're rapidly manifesting. Be kind to other people. If you're speaking to other people, watch your words with them, because the universe is going to parrot it back. It's going to mimic back to you everything that you've been thinking, everything that you've been feeling, everything that you've been saying. So choose to be mindful of your words, okay? And that one was for Ollie. Thank you for waiting. Next, we have Tamoyika, one of our newest moderators. Thank you for keeping me straight with this list. I really do appreciate you. Thanks for being here. So what does Tamoyika need to know, do, or understand from the animal spirits, the animal guides? What do they have to say to Tamoyika? I'm seeing some repeat cards here. Tamoyika. Okay. You got a bunch of them. So first is the Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. So things are becoming a lot more clear as you're learning more about your situation. You're learning more about people. It's like the fog is lifting. So you're able to see, okay, this is what I need to do. This is how I need to move forward. You also have the Rhino Spirit reminding you that you can overcome any obstacle that you've been facing, that you've been given, like this natural ability to just make your way through whatever difficulty you could be experiencing. We have the Seahorse Spirit. It says to watch and wait. So keep your heart and mind open. If you've been thinking about doing something or making certain moves, it's important now to keep your eyes open, kind of like the High Priestess card, to see things from a different perspective, to wait for the best time to implement your action. We also have the Crow Spirit. It says co-create with spirit. So this is letting you know that your thoughts, your words, and actions you are creating with God, with spirit. You're creating like these next steps for yourself. The Lion Spirit says, be generous of spirit. So your karma is amplified. Your karma becomes increasingly more positive the more that you give to others out of the pureness of your heart, out of your pure desire to help people. You receive even more blessings, even more benefit by giving purely. We also have the Parrot Spirit. Again, it's saying to watch your words because you are co-creating with spirit so intensely right now. Just like I was saying in the previous reading, it's important that you pay attention to your thoughts, your words, and your actions, because the universe is a mirror. It's mirroring back to you everything that you're giving out. So again, another repeat card. The Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. You want to be gentle with yourself as you're going through changes. Be gentle and patient with others as they are going through changes. And realize again that everything you're seeing or experiencing is a mirror, is trying to teach you something about yourself, about life in general, okay? So I hope that helps you in some way. Thank you again for being here, for helping me out. Next, we have Gaurav. What does Gaurav need to know, do, or understand from the animals, the animal guides? Which one is here for Gaurav? Okay, we have the Groundhog Spirit. Gaurav, the Groundhog Spirit says it's time to let go. It's time to let go. So something you've been holding on to too tightly has to go. It has to be released so that you can welcome in the new miracles that are coming for you. We have the Cow Spirit. It says the miracles are endless. So we have to let go of those old ideas of who we thought we were, what we thought we wanted, so that we can make room for what's new. I'm not really taking questions, Sailing. I take questions for donation, and then I'll do like the tarot for that. Right now, we're just doing whatever your animal guides have for you to hear, okay? So for Gaurav, we also have the giraffe. It says, see the bigger picture, see the big picture. So giraffes have that long neck. They get to see things from a higher vantage point. So use that perception, use that ability to help you see, okay, what is the big picture here? Let's not get too focused on the details. You also have Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. So some things are coming in for you really quickly. It's going to be important for you to adapt and to think quickly, to make those moves quickly. We also have the Turtle Spirit. So it's funny. It says, think on your feet, but slow and steady wins the race. So you don't have to race forward, but you do need to make sure that your mind is thinking quickly and responding quickly. And finally, we have the White Raven. It says, trust in the magic. So things are really coming together for you in a way that you probably did not expect. So the more that you just trust in your path, trust in the universe, the sweeter the results will be. Okay. And that was for Gaurav. Next, we're going to Taylor. Which animal spirits are here for Taylor? Ooh. Taylor Wilmore, and then Taiwanda and Bet on Bliss. Taylor. So Taylor, again, a repeat one. A lot of people are going through a lot of shit right now. And this is saying that you have the blessing of overcoming every obstacle. If you're currently facing something that's really difficult for you, Taylor, this is saying you're going to make it through. It's going to work itself out, and you were built for this. The Seahorse Spirit says, watch and wait. Okay, so it's not quite time to take a leap of faith yet. You're still kind of surveying the land, taking in what you need to take in, and waiting for that perfect moment to receive what you've been asking for. The Skunk Spirit is telling you to know your worth. Okay, don't settle for less. Don't lower your standards for anyone or anything. If it's not quite for you, if it's not quite doing it for you, don't force yourself to accept it. Okay. Thank you, Tamalika. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great rest of your day. We'll go base off the rest of your list, and we'll finish here shortly. So sailing, it's totally cool if you can't do it, but if you can, that's great too. And the last one is the Canary Spirit. It says, sing your own song. So don't be afraid to be exactly who you are, because Taylor, you have so much to give, and your uniqueness is a gift to the world. Okay, so don't shrink yourself. Don't try and fit yourself into any boxes. Okay. The next one is for Taiwanda. What does Taiwanda need to know, do, or understand? We have 3 already, Taiwanda. They were eager for you. Number 32, the Hawk Spirit. It says, let spirit be your guides. So your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, God, they are all leading you on a path that you can't quite see. So it's important, you're so welcome, Taylor, that you give your trust to this higher power to guide you. We next have the Butterfly Spirit. It says transformation is beautiful. You've been growing, you've been changing, you've been metamorphosing into this new version of yourself. And that can be really tiring. So the Brown Bear Spirit says, take time out. Take time out for yourself. If you need to rest, rest. Don't force yourself to be pulled in a million different directions, because transformation can take a lot out of you. Okay, so surrender to the plan. Let God guide you, even if you don't necessarily understand the path that you're on. Know that you're growing. Know that you deserve rest, that you deserve time out for yourself, even if you have to build that time into your schedule. Okay. Next, we have Bet on Bliss. What does Bet on Bliss need to know, do? Yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving. How about you, Ty? What does Bet on Bliss need to know, do, or understand? Then we're on to Glitter Bee and Lachey. Bet on Bliss, you have 3 cards so far. I guess we're taking those 3. So Bet on Bliss, first you have Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. It's telling you to go easy on yourself, to lighten your load in whatever way that you can. We have Turtle Spirit that says slow and steady wins the race. So you don't have to bog yourself down with a million things, a million responsibilities. And although your to-do list may be long, you can still find ways to do it gently. You can still find ways to do it at an even pace that isn't like taking so much out of you. Thanks, Ty. Good morning. It's good to see you. We also have Fox Spirit. It says, think on your feet. Okay. So keep your wits about you. Keep your head in the game. Keep your mind in the game. Oh, I lagged a little bit. So keep your head in the game. Keep your mind in the game. Listen to those inspired thoughts that you receive, and be sure to act on those. Okay. Be adaptable. That's what Fox Spirit is saying as well. Oh, thanks, Lachey, for picking up. I appreciate that. So that was Bet on Bliss. Next, we're doing Peace and Love. Oh, just kidding. That's Bet on Bliss's name. Bet on Bliss, Peace and Love. That's a beautiful name. So next, we're on to Glitter Bee, and then Lachey. What does Glitter Bee need to know, do, or understand at this time? You're so welcome. What's going on with Glitter Bee? Which animal spirits are here for Glitter Bee? We got 2. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Yeah. For Glitter Bee, that's a pretty good amount. Glitter Bee, another repeat card. So many of us are going through a lot of the same things without even realizing it, right? So we have the Butterfly Spirit. It says transformation is beautiful. Glitter Bee, you are going through a lot of transformations, a lot of changes. So it's time for you to let go of the things you've been holding on to in the past. It's time to let go and to trust in the magic, right? To trust that the things that are happening for you are happening for a reason. We have 2 master numbers here. We have number 11 and we have number 66. So those are really big, important lessons. Again, with this transformation energy, we have the Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. So you are being reborn, Glitter Bee. You're welcome, Gaurav. You're being reborn and transformed. So if you've been feeling drained or like things just keep happening one after another, a rebirth lets you know that you'll be feeling rejuvenated here soon. But for the time being, it's important to embrace the in-between. You're not where you were. You're not where you want to be quite yet. So embrace where you're at right now and trust that trust that there's a reason that you're at where you are right now. Trust that things will be getting better for you, moving forward for you here soon. Next is Lachey and Pretty Brown Eyes and Tony and Sailing. Thank you so much, Lachey, for helping me keep this straight. What is Lachey? Okay. Lachey need to know, do, or understand. You got a bunch, Lachey. Let's go through them. First was the Frog Spirit. Lachey, it says to clear out the clutter. Clear out the clutter. From when you clean in your physical home and you organize and do all of that, it really helps you internally on a spiritual level as well. So if there is a certain closet you've been avoiding, even if your refrigerator is dirty or what under your bed you need to clean out, clear out the clutter. It will, when you do it physically in your physical space, it'll help you internally as well. You also have turn knowledge into wisdom. So you have a lot of knowledge. It's time for you to apply that into your life and begin acting on those things that you know to be true. The Owl Spirit says you will see clearly. So the fog is being lifted. The way is being made very clear. The Bee Spirit says sweet results await. So as you do these things, as you apply these lessons, you receive more sweetness. The Nightingale says love is all around. So your love endeavors, they brighten up. Relations with your friends and family, they get stronger, they get better as part of that sweet result. The Rhino is saying you can overcome any obstacle. You are naturally gifted with the ability to overcome anything that's thrown in front of you. And finally, the Whale Spirit says to trust the great mystery. Okay, trust the great mystery. So I hope that helps you. We can add Pavithra to it, and then that'll be the last one for the list. So you can be part of it, Pavithra, and you'll be the last one, unless we get some donations. So next we have Pretty Brown Eyes. What does Pretty Brown Eyes need to know, do, or understand at this time? Ooh, I see a card I haven't seen yet this reading for Pretty Brown Eyes. So that card I was talking about is the Koala Spirit. Look at that Zen koala. It says that Spirit has a plan for you, okay? Pretty Brown Eyes, if you've been going through it or if you've been confused about the direction of your life, this is letting you know Spirit has a plan. Things are not happening for no reason. We have Master number 33, Horse Spirit, saying freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. So the things that are happening for you right now are happening so that you can free yourself from the old version of you, free yourself from other people's expectations, free yourself from the past. So the point of the Elephant Spirit is to learn from your past, but you're not bound by it. You'll be freed from it, okay? And the final one for you is the Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Okay, pigs are like one of the smartest animals. So you've been given all these opportunities, you've been given all these obstacles, you've learned all of these lessons, and it's important for you to use your mind as a tool to help you get where you want to go instead of allowing your mind to get the best of you, okay? So look into those affirmations, look into those positive opportunities, those positive, like, activities to help keep your mind on track, okay? Next, we have Tony, and then Sailing and Pavithra. And we're done. So Tony, what does Tony need to know, do, or understand at this time? What is the message for Tony? Let's see. All right, Tony, the first one that came flying out is the Canary Spirit. It says, sing your own song. So you are such a unique individual. You have such a unique path. It's important that you let all of yourself come out to play, that you let all of yourself be experienced, okay? We also have the Grasshopper Spirit. It says, take a leap of faith, right? Take a leap of faith when it comes to business, when it comes to love, when it comes to just anything that you've been thinking about doing or wanting to do for a while now, anything that's been on your heart for quite some time. It's important to be loyal to those things, to be loyal to what it is you love, to be loyal to your passions, and to take that leap of faith. The Dog Spirit says, be loyal to what you love. So again, spending more time with family, friends, activities that make you feel good, that make you feel passionate, that bring you more love. Pour more of your energy into those things, into those people, and you'll receive more of that back. And you also have the Hummingbird Spirit. It says to be here now. So even though you may want certain things out of your future, it's also important to really take in the current moment, to take in where you're at, to learn as much as you can about your current situation, to be the best version of yourself right here and right now, instead of looking so far ahead into the future for those things, okay? So be here now. There's a lot of beauty in where you're currently at. And you're only who you currently are, like right now. You know, your whole life could change tomorrow. So it's important to really embrace where we are currently at, even if it's not where we want to be ultimately. Okay. Next, we have Sailing. What does Sailing need to know, do, or understand from the animal guides? Sailing, what's here for Sailing? Animal spirits. What does Sailing need to know, do, or understand? We got quite a few cards So the first two are the Whale Spirit and the Crow Spirit. The Whale Spirit says to trust in the great mystery, and the Crow Spirit says co-create with Spirit. So trust in Spirit and create the life that you would like with Spirit, right? This is about your ability to manifest with your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, your behavior. All of that is creating a life for you, whether or not you're conscious of it or realizing it. So it's important that if maybe your thoughts, your feelings, your actions haven't been in alignment with what you would like to create, that you make that shift, okay? We also have the Snake Spirit. It says time to heal. So it's time to really get serious about healing old wounds, healing things that have happened in the past, doing shadow work, maybe spend now to the end of the year just examining any wounds that you may have, really reflecting on the past. What have you learned? What have you grown from? And what are you still sort of like suffering from? And address that. The Chameleon Spirit says to act as if. So one of the biggest ways we can manifest the life that we desire is to start adapting those behaviors that the behaviors, the thoughts, and the attitude that you would have if that thing was already yours, okay? So if you were already that millionaire, or if you were already in that relationship, what sort of thoughts would you have? What actions would you take? How would your morning routine be different? And start taking those things on right here and right now. The Wasp Spirit, this one is relating more to the time to heal. And it's saying sometimes life stings, okay? Sometimes we have to go through some bullshit and it sucks. But we can choose to learn from it. We can choose to grow from it. And we can choose to heal from it. And the final one says embrace the in-between. So you're not quite who you were. You're not quite where you want to be, but it's time to embrace what is and to see the sweetness that is available to you right here and right now, even though you're in this in-between phase. So I hope that helps you in some way, sailing. And finally, we have Pavitra. Not sure how to say your name, so I apologize if I butchered it. That's the last one for today. What does Pavitra need to know from the animals? What message here is for Pi from the animals? The animal oracles. We got two. We got a couple more. Okay. So here for you, we have the Ant Spirit. It's time to collaborate. So maybe you've been spending too much time alone. Maybe you've been spending too much time being independent. And now it could be a good time for you to connect more with friends, connect more with people who have the same passions of you, people who might be in the same business of you. Whatever it is, it's time to connect and collaborate more with people. Could be with family, could be with friends, could be with coworkers, but to open yourself up, at least on an emotional and a mental level, to be willing to work with other people. The Wombat Spirit says, be at home. So it's also important to take time out to attend to your home, to the occupants in your home, to the way your home looks, because really, like I was explaining in another reading, when you take care of your physical surroundings, it also helps you on a spiritual level as well. The Fox Spirit says, think on your feet. So now is an important time for you to be adaptable, for you to be flexible, because we have the Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. So there's a lot of changes coming to you. There's a lot of, where things were moving very slowly for you before, now things are speeding up. So it's important that you are able to think on your feet, that you're open to just moving forward and expanding. We're in Sagittarius season. That is a fire season. The Sagittarius is like the horse. So the horse can get to a really fast speed. It can get to a really fast gallop. So now where things have been really slow, it's speeding up. So it's important for you to get ready, okay? Because things are going to be moving swiftly here very soon. The Moth Spirit says to surrender now. So it's important to set your intentions to just move forward with whatever life is throwing towards you, okay? To have faith that what's happening and the things that are changing for you are happening and changing for your highest good. Because, again, this bat spirit, lots of people have been getting this one. A rebirth is assured. You are being reborn. The old is falling away. You're reaching new levels in your life and in your destiny. So you are being reborn and rejuvenated. Things are picking up speed and you are becoming, this is number 5, the number of change. Okay. So things are changing so that this rebirth can take place. Again, this could be in terms of your relationships, work relationships. This could also be about love. It could be about career. It could be about family life. Whatever it is, there's a lot of change coming to you. So the more that you kind of get comfortable with that idea and the more that you set your intention to be open to that change, the better. Okay? Okay, we made it through our list. Thank you, Lachey. Thank you to the other moderators for helping me keep track of everyone and everything. I hope you guys had a good holiday. If you were lonely, I hope that you can reframe your thinking a little bit and find the beauty in keeping your own company. And know that you're loved, even if you don't necessarily feel that way. There are people who do care for you, who are sending you love, perhaps even people that you haven't even met yet. I, for one, am sending you guys lots of love, lots of positive, peaceful energy. And I will see you for sure on Tuesday for the free tarot readings where I'll be answering your specific questions, okay? So if you didn't get a specific question answered, make sure you come back on Tuesday morning where you can ask the tarot whatever you want to ask for free, okay? You're so welcome, Lachey. I'm going to go eat some leftovers because I'm hungry. I got some mac and cheese waiting for me. So hopefully you guys take it easy on yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you soon, okay? Bye, y'all.